But anyway, before we get too off topic, I wanted to bring it back and talk about. Oh, sorry. Sophia, because we all started. Well, you grew up here.
Yeah.
You grew up in Tanzania most of it. Well, you said you went to Japanese school.
Well, I went to public school here, and then I moved back to Uganda. First, it was Uganda.
Oh, okay.
And then Tanzania for high school.
Uh-huh.
And then
Sophia.
came to Sofia.
So how did you
End up in Sofia?
Yeah. How did you figure out
So
Sophia?
Originally my high school years was in Tanzania. Now I was in an environment where it's international.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to go to the UK instead. Oh, I went to a UK oriented school.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to go to the UK for university.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was like, no.
Why? Oh, well, your dad's Japanese, right?
My dad's Japanese, so he was just. So I applied to both. He was just apply to Japan and the UK and the States, whatever, and see what you get. And I got both the UK and Japan. And when he found out that I got in Sofia, he was like, "No, you're gonna go to Sofia."
He decided for you.
He was like, "No, you're gonna go to Sofia." And
he was like, "No."
But I'm glad he told me to come to Sofia because I really love Japan. He said. You're Japanese, and I want you to know the culture more.
Yeah.
Sometimes
your parents know a little bit more than you when you're.
So I think he was concerned because I was too international.
Wait, Sophia's too?
No.
She was. Oh, okay.
Because I went to international school.
It's true, right? Yeah.
So he was like, I want you to go back and just know the culture.
The funny thing is Sophia's pretty international too.
No, but living in Japan, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I should give a little explanation about Sophia real quick to the.
Yes.
Because it's Sophia University. It's in Tokyo. It's top 6, right?
Definitely.
In Tokyo.
Yeah.
Which we can talk about that later if we think it's top 6 or not. It's funny. I'm saying top 6 because literally it's number 6. I think. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in top 10. But it's Jochi Daigaku is the Japanese name, and it's been around for a few hundred years. I think it was established by Catholics or something. Jesuits? Oh, you're right. You're Jesuit. Well, yeah, you don't even know it.
No more.
So that's why it's kind of international, and there's an English department called Kokusai Kyoyo Gakubu, which we were all part of. FLA.
Faculty of the Arts.
And that's all taught in English. Mm-hmm. So it's honestly, feels pretty easy. Well, I was about to say easy. If you speak English as a native language, it's not as hard. Because it's kind of not dumbed down, but
I think it was easy. It was just a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say it.
Okay.
Because my curriculum was Cambridge. So it was Cambridge.
Okay.
So we did a lot in high school. We did a lot of work. So and when you get to grade 11 and 12, you learn college level work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I got to
AP classes.
Sophia, yeah.
So it's A level, AS level, and so when I got to Sofia, I took business class, and I was like, I've already learned all of this.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just switched to political science.
Because were you all? What majors were you?
So I wanted to major in international business, but it was just really, really easy.
Really?
I already learned all of the stuff
that
I did, but except for accounting and economics, I'm so shit.
What about you?
I was doing international business.
Oh, okay, me too. We were all international business.
No, I
poli-sci.
Yeah. But the way I felt was because I did 2 years in NC State in North Carolina. You did in Texas?
I did 1 year in Dallas.
In Dallas. And you didn't go abroad, you were just Japan. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I felt it was different for me. I felt North Carolina, they were giving me homework every day. Mm-hmm. And they had something called WebAssign, which was this online thing. You had to do the homework online, which Sophia didn't even have that technology. I was kind of surprised how much behind Sophia was. I don't know about now.
No.
They just made a new building.
They had a new building, and that was it.
They have the museum building, right?
Yeah, that one.
They rented out too. It's not even.
I don't want to talk only bad things about Sophia. Okay, the good things about Sofia though is like yes, it really bridges or it brought a lot of like international Japanese together or like Hafu people who like never who lived abroad or you know you were international and it's like you come and it's like a whole bunch of other bilingual. Although you basically grew up in like a international environment your whole life, so I guess it wasn't too much of a shock.
Not really, no, it wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't used to more so the Japanese university environment. You know, it's like your classes are international, but you know, being at that school made me really feel like Japanese student. みたいな.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just the system, like with the lunch, you know, the 食とか
食堂なんだっけ
そういうの
what was the famous like Sophia Dome? なんか
I don't know.
親子丼みたいな
Yeah, they had something like
Everyone loved that one. I forgot what it was called. I always got the same thing.
I barely went to like cafeteria.
Really?
What'd you do?
I remember you always get, she always got food from like those food trucks.
Yeah, food trucks.
Yeah. At the back.
So it's so good.
It was like the secret. Like I didn't know it existed for a while.
I didn't know it existed until she told me about it.
And then you're
So
like,
good.
like why? I've been eating this shokudo this whole building 11 shokudo.
So it's really atari hazure because like that shokudo, it's sometimes really good food for real for a cheap price, but a lot of the times it's a miss.
I feel like anyone watching like who might go to Sofia like
are scared.
I think they're agreeing with us though. They can understand.
Or if they go to Sofia like
Hey, by all means.
everyone
by all means,
go,
Sofia.
yeah, of course. But like FLA, like everyone hangs out at building 11 Shokudo. And it's like you see all your friends there, and although it felt a little bit cliquey too there, it's like everyone kind of. I feel like a lot of people who were in high school, in like certain international schools, like what are there? Sacred Heart.
YS.
What?
YS.
International.
Oh, okay. Like they kind of stuck together, and well, it depended, but for some reason, for me, there's like some groups of people that felt like they didn't want to like have any new people like.
I feel like that's only it when you're in first year.
Yeah, probably.
Because like you don't know anyone.
Because I don't know, like you guys were so chill. Like when I met you, like Domi too. Like you were on the set, like it was pretty chill. But like.
Yeah, I didn't really have friends at Sophia.
Same here.
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
same. Are you serious? You just.
No, I had friends outside of Sophia.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
It's just I felt like it was me and some other people just had completely different vibes.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to waste time trying to be friends with someone that I knew that I wasn't going to be friends with after I graduated.
It's like, what is that vibe? I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, you can tell when you're going to be cool with someone for a long time, or like you can just click with them right away.
I just don't know what it was.
Like, you're in the same frequency.
I had a story though. So like, maybe this is the vibe, but I was like in a class with one guy, and then like we were leaving the class, and he asked me like, you know, are you half Japanese? I was like, yeah. And he was full Japanese, but like from LA or something.
Yeah.
He spoke Japanese. And he asked me like, so like, Nihongo shabereru? And I'm like, ma shabereru kedo, it's like not my best language. He's like, oh, so cool. And it almost felt like he was just like, he already was like, okay. It's like if we can't like do the like bouncing Japanese like thing, then we're not friends. We're not like the same vibe or something. I don't know. I felt it. I don't know. It didn't really bother me. I don't really care. But you know, there's a lot of those like they're full Japanese, but they wanted to. Maybe because they're full Japanese. It might be because they're full Japanese, but they want to stand out as like.
I don't think so. I think because it's like kikokushijo. And like in their household they speak Japanese, and in school it's like English. And they come back to like university and the environment's English. They want to like switch back, like because you can speak Japanese and English, just switch back and forth. I don't know, maybe they make it cool. I don't know.
That might be it. I don't know, but I mean I still made friends like in Sofia, but no, I wasn't like friends with everyone like some people. I like to hang out.
I understand that there's definitely those people at Sofia that wants to be friends with everybody and just like wants to be in everyone's clique or.
Because it's a small FLA, like it's like what, a couple thousand people, right? So it kind of was like you could technically be friends with like almost everybody if you really wanted to. Because like I went at NC State in North Carolina, there was like 30,000 undergrads, so it's like there's no real like no one's gonna remember you if they just see you walking by. But Sophia was more like you would see the same people
going to class in the cafeterias.
I feel like we should also like explain though, like for anyone who might go to Sophia, like the study abroad thing. Were you talking about that? Because you have to be super careful with like credits there.
Studying abroad.
FYI, because I transferred, and for one thing, you have to track all your credits on paper. They don't even have like the computer system.
But I feel like they never tell you until you go abroad.
That's the thing.
And
they
you
don't
take
tell
classes.
you until super late.
Yeah.
So you might not have all the credits you need to graduate, and
I mean, you could still have the credits, but it doesn't deliver. They tell you like, oh, it's still pending.
Oh, it doesn't deliver?
I mean, I had a friend once who went abroad and took all the credits, and when she came back to Sofia, they were like, oh, your credits are still like roaming around. So, I don't know. It's like roaming around. It's not
through the air. It's
somewhere in the air. It's not verified yet, so you can't graduate.
That's weird.
But I got lucky because like actually my school had like some sort of sister program with Sophia, so it was lax until I did 2 years in North Carolina, and then I did 1 year exchange for my junior year, and then I transferred. But they said like, oh, that exchange year doesn't count as a year, and you have to do 2 full years in Sophia to graduate. So I ended up doing 5 years.
Oh my god.
But I didn't take any credits on the last semester, so I was just like floating around just because of their rule. So I was just like, okay, I'm done, but I have to just wait like 9 months to graduate.
Did you have to pay?
No, because you pay by credit.
No, you also pay like...
You have to pay like junior.
Yeah. I think I had to pay
semester.
Really? And you didn't take any classes?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know, it was BS. But
That is BS. That would have been so mad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I was like, whatever. I almost swore. I almost swore, but PG-13.
If you intend or want to go study abroad, just know that all your credits will not transfer. So don't try too hard to get a lot of credits because it's not going to be worth it.
None of your credits transfer?
I think it's a limit of 32 credits max.
Yeah.
I took like 44.
Oops.
When you're exchanged?
Yeah, when I was in Dallas.
And it didn't matter?
But at the same time, some credits only count as 2.5 or 3. So when you can't transfer all of those credits, sometimes the leftover credits does come in handy. So it might be good to take close to 40, but don't go over 40. It's a waste of time.
Good advice.
Yes, good advice.
Let's take a pause. I just want to check the cameras real quick just to make sure they're still rolling.
Quick break. Can I take another shot?
I'm sure it does. Like, if I drink another
I feel
shot,
it
I'm gonna
already.
stop.
What was the last thing?